Now to Brazil. The world's largest coffee producer is dealing with a severe drought, which means people across the globe are going to be paying more for their coffee. Joining us now to explain this and the impacts is Chief Investment Officer at Kingsview Partners, Scott Martin. Scott, buddy, haven't seen you in a long time. It's good to see you, my friend.
BVD, it's been a while, and also former coffee drinker. I kind of let coffee go anyway last fall, and then coffee prices went nuts. But then I went to eggs, and eggs went nuts too. So we'll talk about all that and why it's affecting everybody to their breakfast table all the way to their daily life.
Yeah, are we paying for more right now? We're already starting to see the signs of it?
Yeah, we are. I mean, things have kind of come and gone a little bit. I mean, they've ebbed and flowed, like you said, Bob, because of the issues with Brazil and the drought and things that have been going on, by the way, for quite some time. I mean, this isn't something that just happened in the last few weeks or months. It's been going on since 2023 as far as some of the underproduction because of the fact the weather's not been so great. One of the issues, too, though, with regards to Brazil and some of the other commodity producers, especially in South America, we've got a couple trade things going on, with those folks. And also the fact, too, that it's questionable as to whether they've really insulated, say, the production of a lot of these commodities, Bob, from weather-related things or even government-related things. So when you have an issue like a drought in the case of the coffee prices, as you mentioned, those things get even exacerbated even more because traders and investors and alike start to expect the worst and start to really push up these prices because things kind of go off the rails a little bit further when you look at foreign countries producing this stuff.
So it's like an overreaction going on as well as a drought.
Yes, and it always corrects back.
Yeah.
The problem is it gets really bad first, I mean, that's what happened, too, with eggs, and that was probably more bird flu related, and we've seen that in the past with things like aluminum, steel, and certainly other things, grains and wheats. But you're right, it corrects because people expect the worst. People think this is the time that's going to go really bad. Sometimes it does, but it does mean revert. It does come back to maybe more of the center, but that doesn't make the pain any less to feel.
No, it doesn't. And I'm thinking, Scott, I know it's probably very hard to predict, but how long do you think that high price is going to last?
So it's a funny thing in economics, Bob, is they say the cure for higher prices is, go figure, higher prices. Because demand slows down, and, when demand slows down, prices do relent. The trouble is, as far as I can tell, I think people really like their coffee. In fact, did a quick kind of survey on my way over here, and folks are willing to pay $8, $9, $10 for coffee, up 25, 30% because they need the coffee. So something like this may have more of an inelastic demand, meaning price may not have that big an effect. So you could see prices stabilize or stay up here a little bit longer until the weather improves. But other things, don't forget, like even oil and things like that, even gasoline, some of those things actually do pull back when prices get so high because demand does relent and does come back to a more lesser level.
God, you talk about other things that could happen. How about the Asian palm civet? If that thing goes on strike, if those cats stop producing their poop, we're done. The cat poop coffee, the expensive stuff, what happens then?
Who would have thought the devastation of that would be so hit home, And that's something, too, where your point is well said, though. That mere fear of that happening, Bob, is something that's going to drive up that demand or drive up the prices and affect the overall marketplace. So you're right. There's all these factors out there, of which some are real, some are pretend, and the middle is probably more of the truth of that. But you have to just go by the prices, and let's face it, that's what makes investing fun. The rise up and the rise down, the real story's in the middle somewhere.
Yeah, Scott, dude, I wish the cat poop coffee was made up, but it's not. And elephant poop coffee is a thing as well. I was doing my research. I was saying, well, what can we drink if we can't get the coffee beans out of Brazil? I'm not drinking the dung, I'll tell you that much. It's
making the coffee taste even better right now. Thank you.
Hey, man, cheers. Drink up, my friend. It's good to talk to you again, as always. Hey, anytime you want to come on a broadcast, man, you got an open invitation. That's Chief Investment Officer.
I'll be there tomorrow.
Yeah, all right, cool. Kingsview Partners. That's Scott Martin. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.